Hillbilly Nitro, your internet knife, gun, and camera guru. We're out here, guys, with the 90D, the new 90D, fairly new. You got the Canon 75 by 300 millimeter on here, and we're shooting hawks. We have the hawk feeding path to a nest. And you'll see this hawk come over the houses and the trees right here. We've been wearing her out. We'll throw some pictures in that we've been getting. We just thought we'd share this with you guys. Got the camera all set up here. I just wore it out. She's usually got cicadas or mice in her mouth. This is pretty cool. I gotta check my lighting here. We're sunset right now too, so we're catching the sun right there, showing the sun. I'm shooting just a hair bright on the white balance in manual mode here.
What's your shutter speed at right now, babe?
500. I'd like it to be a little higher, but the light's still a little dim out here. I could probably lower it or raise the ISO a tad, but this worked on the last shot. And what I'm doing is I'm keeping that wide focus, and then when I get it in, get the hawk in frame, I twist it out to 300. Get it in focus. I got the big blocks there on the. That's what I'm focusing on right there. That seems to be working really well. There it is.
Nailed her, baby.
She went a little busy there for a second there. I don't know if it's liking this memory card we have in here right now, but we got her. Did you see it? Did you get it?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
I got all of it.
Cool. Now she'll fly back through here. I don't know if she had anything in her mouth here. Let's see. Look at that. Yeah, she's got a cicada in her mouth. Let's see if I can get a good shot. It was kind of dark there for a minute. I'm using my ball head here as a pan mode here. I've got it real milky there. Just swinging it, and it locked up on me right there, so kind of had to move the tripod a little bit. But let's see what we got here. That one's not in focus. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. 10 frames per second. Nailing it. Did go busy on me there for a few minutes. But she'll fly back over and she'll come right back over. We've been nailing her. I think I may have the best shots that we've gotten so far today. Look at that. Look at that. Wings wide open. What's my info on there? 1/500. F at
Your
8.0.
f-stop's 8. Yeah.
ISO 640.
And raw. Of course, we're shooting raw.
That's a good shot just in raw right there. That's gonna edit nice. Trying to see what she's got in her mouth there. Yeah, it looks like a cicada. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. That's something with legs. The one I got a while ago before we got.
Oh, yeah, that's a great way for the viewers to see that.
The one we got before we turned the camera on, she had a cicada that was still in its shell. I could tell it was still in its shell. That's that one. Missed that one. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Look at that wing shot right there. Boom, 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 boom. "10 frames per second. I like this. Check my lighting here. Yeah, I'm shooting still a little bright. It's kind of dark. It hits some dark spots, so I'm shooting keeping it a little bright.
Yeah, it can get dark over in these trees, which she flies right around. There we go.
Focus. Didn't know it. Let's see what we got here. These may not be that good. I put it on spot focus accidentally.
Spot focus is great for birding, but it's hard during motion.
That's another cicada. Or something. That's out of focus. I gotta change those settings, right? Ooh. That's decent. That's a cicada right there. Probably still in its shell.
The year of cicadas. This is a big 17-year pop.
I changed my focus there. We don't want that. This is kind of like shooting with a shotgun with some birdshot in it. It spreads out. So it grabs your focus there. The key to this is keeping this all good and milky here. I was shooting this stuff free-handed, but I decided to get the tripod out tonight.
Got an airplane coming over.
Airplane. Let's see if we can get a picture of it.
Let's see what he got. Woo! Check out that camera.
A little dark, but it'll be all right.
We've got the moon. He's gotten some great shots of the moon.
Didn't go busy on me this time, I think. It may have went busy one time, but we're shooting, what is it, 32 megapixel and 10 frames a second, and that's a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know that we got the best SD card in here.
We don't. We
prefer SanDisk, but this is like an Infinity or something like that.
And it's older. We have filled up, we're having a computer issue and it filled up memory cards, needing to back it up. Our trusty Mac needs some backing up, and we are going to be working on setting up a SmugMug website with Hillbilly Nitro photos of about
Hillbilly
everything.
photography.
Yeah, and some Mrs. Hillbilly photography. You'll be able to find everything. We're going to try to figure out a domain name.
If you guys are checking it out, any of you guys watching us pick this camera up, let us know what you think. Let us know.
Oh,
Because we're loving it.
90D is great with Canon lenses.
There's people who are doing good stuff with signals.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going for a 600. We've got a 420 to 800 we're not in love with. There's a plane far away. Pretty contrail. It's about the only cloud name I constantly remember. Contrail, condensation trail.
Might be a chemtrail.
Might be.
Geoengineering.
Take a look at the sunset now. Oh, we get some beautiful sunset shots.
Oh, you come by at least one more time.
Yeah. It's about the same time every night she comes by. We had some good cameras and we had a Mark and just itching to upgrade.
5D Mark II.
Yeah, the 5D Mark II.
Pretty good shots. I think I got her with the treetops in there today. At least a couple of them. Look at that.
Oh, look
I
at
wasn't
that.
holding it down on that. I was going slow with those shots. That one's pretty good. Still over 1/500, and that's out of focus. That one's dark.
Yeah, we got some fingerprints on the screen. I don't know if you can shift. Let me see if I can get closer to you. Hold on while I move. And get these.
Check her out in the trees there. Another cicada.
Oh, there you go.
She must be digging them out of the ground or something. I don't know.
Go back through a few of those photos now that I'm right up next to you.
Free as a bird. Hands out of focus, out of focus. That's when I started.
Go back to some of the other ones that I wasn't as close for them to see.
That one's a little out of focus. These are not quite my best shots. But we'll go to some of those other ones. That one's pretty cool.
I'm gonna lay my hand
That one's a good one right there. I
on
like
you
that.
so I'm not shaking.
Look at that, right through the trees. There she goes, right there. She's going back.
Oh, all right. Let me get back.
That's a good one right there. Look at that.
There you go. Let me get all uptight.
Look at that wingspan.
Let me get all uptight on you. Oh, that's a beautiful one, babe. Beautiful. And you're seeing them right as they are. Untouched, unedited. And if you're gonna buy something like a... Oh, babe, was that... No.
No,
I get them all confused. It's a dove.
I may try to bump my ISO just a hair. Let's go to 8. See what that does.
Yeah.
The wingspan's getting a little fuzzy there, so maybe we need to go up above 500 a bit.
And your ISO, if you're not really into photography or you're not used to shooting on manual, that's your light sensitivity. And you know, ideally you have it low for the best image, but as it gets darker you need to bump it up, and we can bump it up way in the thousands, but it'll bring in more light. And aperture will also, the lower the number, the more light it'll bring in, but it changes the background focus. And faster the shutter, the more it freezes the image. You can have it open for 30 seconds. You can have it on bulb. You can really blur street lights. You can have a lot of fun with that. But if you want to shoot like a hummingbird, we'll have it 1/4000. And so right now we're shooting the hawk at... There we go.
I lost her.
Oh. And that, when you're zoomed in a lot, you can just lose the shot. You can lose the subject. That's why he was talking about, you know, saying zoomed out and zooming in.
Maybe we got one shot out of that.
Ah, you got a shot still.
Lost her. That was a good shot. The mockingbirds was actually there too. Okay, well, we didn't get no other shots. She didn't come back through, so we're going to log this video in the history books. Thank you guys for tuning in. Tell us what you think about the new 90D here. Here is the very first shot that I got of the hawk. The other day, it was the very first on the 90D. See there? Just great shots of it. We'll throw the other shots in. We probably already throw the shots in, but anyways. Put this one in the history books. I thank you guys for tuning in. Sub up to the channel if you're not on the channel. Maybe we'll do more photography videos. You never know. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hey Billy, over and out of here, guys. Peace.